It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll see who rules the skies in today's battle. It's the Ravens and the Cardinals, and it's all up next.
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium.
Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Cardinals offense set to take over for the first time, and they are piloted by their fifth-year quarterback, two-time Pro Bowler as well, Kyler Murray.
He and Arizona came together on a hefty contract extension before last season. But injuries, well, they caused everyone to take a step backwards last year. But when healthy, Kyler Murray, still a big play waiting to happen on every snap.
Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra, next man up, since the Friday night light games in high school. It's three simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 19 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
So he scored his 8th touchdown on the ground last week, and most guys I know, they want to get into round numbers. So, 10 is really the goal, and this is one sport where being selfish and scoring touchdowns is a good thing. Look for he and the offense to try and get him in there at least twice in this game.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
But he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Murray now to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. 18 yards that time to push him up. 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Now Murray. And he's got it. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
Another completion right there. And again, Charles, good time in the pocket. That offensive line on this opening drive been really solid.
They've been more than solid. They've really tamped down the pass rush and kept him safe in the pocket, able to look around, find his target, and deliver. He's got to make sure he tells the offensive line in the huddle, thanks, fellas. Let's keep it going.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
On play action, it's Murray. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Tyus Bowser blowing that play up.
Prater's kick is good.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
J.K. Dobbins, the one he was looking for.
But it's going to be 2nd down.
You look at this Arizona defense.
Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack. Dobbins with a typical strong run, and 3 years in, you still feel like you haven't seen all he can be as a pro. Injuries wiped out 2021 and part of 2022. But when he's out there and healthy, he can be electric.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Cardinals, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
7th play in the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They go play action with Jackson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Now back to throw.
That's complete, left side to Bateman.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle, because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only did they drop it look like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. Jackson, he'll buy some time right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25.
Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Swim. Hard.
They go to Elliott again. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Murray. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Murray. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
4th down, Murray off, and the Cards field goal unit and Matt Prater out there now.
He connected on his first, this from 41. Prater's kick is good, and he'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. That one good for 37 yards.
Real quick.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flushed out right.
Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Young. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. To throw is Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Jackson now. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing is Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And that flag accepted.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar from 6 yards away.
And the Ravens are able to extend their lead.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it was capped by the touchdown pass to Nelson Aguilar.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times, but as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up?
The throw over the middle taken in.
First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Murray going to throw.
Get it down to the 47 here. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Murray. And this is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
He's going to look deep for more. And he's got it inside the 10. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. To throw is Murray. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Here's Murray. And he'll just get rid of it.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Cardinals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he returns this to the 22.
Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
A give. Dobbins trying the right side.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
They'll go again with Dobbins.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. And now Jackson will look to throw it.
Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. He's got room to roam.
And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman.
32 yards.
And the Ravens are able to add on to that lead.
Tucker now for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. 5 plays there on that drive.
And it's Rashad Bateman who finished it all off with a touchdown. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Justin Madubuike working his way to the quarterback that time.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Up the middle. Here's Elliott. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Murray now. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Tyus Bowser picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Here's Sam Martin now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Jackson on 1st down. He's got his man. It's Andrews. That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. Now Jackson.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short game.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away.
And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Got a man, it's Brown.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Murray. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter play. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. Murray now to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Now Murray's got to have this one. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling has been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And quickly, they get to the line. From the gun, Murray.
And he'll go underneath here to Elliott.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 10th carry now for Elliott. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
69 yards rushing for him now to this point.
The Cardinals on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 4. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cards have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. But he will not get in here. He's stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game.
Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit. You tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now inside the 25.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Kyler Murray now in the Cardinal offense. Down by 12. 1:45 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down.
Murray's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Ertz over the middle. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Play action. Now it's Murray. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens Ravens will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
31 yards. First down, Ravens.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here's a give to Dobbins running right.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Murray.
Finding Ertz here on the out route.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. First down, Murray.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped in incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think